Buddy, today we're going to be doing animated blackarachnia. It's sort of a sequel to Waspinator. How's that? Just a Beast Wars shout out. And I'm doing this so early today because I've got to work all day, so it's the only one I'll be doing. So most of you being like, yes, that's it, that's all we got to deal with. But here we go. Blackarachnia. There she is, Spider herself. Decepticon level at the top. Big old face, lot of claws. Just a decent alt mode. A decent alt mode. Let's put it that way. Yeah, we'll go with that. Decent. Spikies, gold. All the rims of her tentacles, I guess you'd call them, are spikes. She's got a lot of purple and a lot of black and a little bit of red. Okay, let's start with the character of Blackarachnia. And there's two different ways you can go about this. You can go the animated way, you can go the Beast Wars way. Let's start off with the Beast Wars, just because I'm a big fan of Beast Wars, and why I think she throws down with Waspinator real well. In Beast Wars, she fell in love with Silverbolt. She was found by she was found originally by the Decepticons, or the Predacons, probably be a better way of putting that. And Megatron, and they made her into a sexy fembot, and you know, they were all like, "Oh, I see what you were doing there, Tarantulas," because he had a kind of a hard on for her. Eventually, she turned into a Maximal and fell in love with Silverbolt. And then when they became beast machines, she spent her time looking for Silverbolt, thinking that, you know, all these different characters were Silverbolt. You know, she thought Octane was Silverbolt, but he turned out to be Waspinator. She thought, you know, she thought for a second that Tankor was Silverbolt, but he was Rhinox. And eventually she found out it was Jetstorm. Or, yeah, I think it was Jetstorm or Jetfire, one of the two, and he was a big old bad. She was the last pick of hers was him, but he turned out to be her. But that's pretty much, in a nutshell, her Beast Wars. Good character in Beast Wars. Now I guess we should go to her animated. She started out as Elita 1, and they were on some bioorganic planet with Prime and Sentinel Prime, Optimus and Sentinel Prime, and she got bitten, or her special ability was to take on the strengths of other characters. Well, she took on the strength of a spider to get her out of the situation. The other two left her there, not too Prime kind of way to going, but they left her there, and her bitter hatred for this turned her into a Decepticon. And the bio-organic turned her into a spider. Throwdown, she comes to Earth with all the others. Well, her first appearance is she's in the ship and she's talking shit, basically. Her second appearance is she's trying to get the key from Sari. And the whole time she's trying to become just Elita 1 again. That's what she wants. She doesn't want to be Blackarachnia, she wants to be Elita 1. Alright, let's go into transform in this hot dame. And everybody in this cartoon seems to have a robot chubby for Blackarachnia. Her nipples must shoot out energon or something, because everyone has a chubby for this little girl. Okay, let's go. I guess we can start with these bits right here. In the middle is her hands. You just turn around the tentacles and that forms her hands. Her butt piece, open it up and you can pull out her head and just turn around her head to the proportion where she's facing front, and then move her body upwards, and then just put that back piece up like so. Okay, now to her feet, they actually turn around. A pretty cool little thing here. They turn around like so, and her feet come up. So that's her foot right there. And yet again, here, and there. And that becomes her foot. Her face becomes her chest point, and move your arms to the direction you want them. And there is blackarachnia in her transformed state. They put this as a deluxe toy. Really could have been a scout. That's just the honest truth. She comes with this little thing right here. It's supposed to be her web. Yep, that's its gimmick. And it pulls back up, but you know, I don't usually use it, so I'll have a second. There you go. That's her web, I guess. And that will connect to her hand. There's a point right here where it's a lever, and you just, not lever, but a peg, and you can just pop it in, just like that. And you know, it can connect to her beast form, but it looks horrid on her beast form, so I don't do it. So if you would choose to, that's on y'all. And I don't really like the look of it there either. I mean, I just think that was an extra bit they put in to give her a gimmick, and I just don't like that in particular part of it. Her arms here, you can move up if you want and give her that kind of look. You know, or you don't have to put them under her arm. You can put them over her arm, whatever you want to do. I mean, that's personal preference. I think most people put them up, so I guess I'll follow the group and put them up. There you go. That's what it looks like up, and then, you know, there's down, and either way, in my opinion, is whatever. You know, as a character, she's top 10. As a transformer, she's a solid 5. You know, there is some ingenuity with just the spikes coming up a different way, and there's something you don't see very much. So, you know, I like some of the gimmick of that. You know, I like the difference in that. And sometimes the difference is what makes a transformer. In this case, it really helps the overall, because this is not that great of a transformer. Both the Predacons in the animated line, both Waspinator and blackarachnia, are super simple to transform. Aesthetically, they're okay pleasing. In her, she has a big hole in the middle of her chest, which I'm not a big fan of. But, you know, good with the bad, I guess. Good with the bad. If I had to rate her, yeah, 5. Solid 5. You know, she's a solid 5. Which, you know, is, you know, a 50. I wouldn't want that grade on a test, but, you know, I could see why she would sell. Her face on the character may be the best aspect. The faceplate mold is maybe the best aspect of the entire character. And that is actually really detailed, with a lot of stuff going on there. You know? So yeah, I mean, 5 out of 10. Hope you liked it, y'all. Come back and see me now. Bye.